Kiwi pod.
What's the feeling after this? Would you call it an upset or would you?
I mean, we knew inside in the camp that we thought we were good enough to be here and good enough to win. It was a pretty tough wicket, and we talked about it with Kane yesterday. 240 was a target that we wanted to get to and would be very competitive. We fell a little bit short, but we knew we needed early wickets, and the way that the two opening bowlers set the tone. 240 looked a long way away, but the game ebbed and flowed. Another humdinger at Old Trafford, not quite as close as West Indies, but we all knew in ourselves that we deserved to be here, and we wanted to, not so prove anyone wrong, but just prove it to ourselves that we were good enough, and it was nice to get across the line.
Quint said you all slept quite well last night. You saw what kind of yesterday afternoon was like.
What did he say, sorry?
Quint said you all slept quite well last night.
Well, he didn't ask me that question. I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning wondering how I was going to bat these last 23 balls. I texted my wife at about 5. I said, I still can't go to bed. She said, oh dear. So I just turned my phone off because I had a lot of messages from back home. So in terms of my sleep, no, I had a terrible sleep. But it was, my main focus. Everyone kept sending, come on, get to 250. Where my mindset was just to get to 240, as Kane and I discussed yesterday. But I can go to sleep now, though.
Maybe point to prove it's not quite the right wording, but coming in, was there any doubt at all having lost the last three, or did you feel quickly shaken?
No, I think we were quietly confident. I think when our backs are against the wall, it's quite often when we played our best, and we talked about that after we lost to England, that we've got nothing to lose, and go out there and sum up the situation and enjoy it. I think I think obviously we've got a few level heads from playing in a semi-final, winning at home, but no, it still probably hasn't sunk in as much as maybe in a few hours' time. But we trusted ourselves, and we trusted ourselves yesterday. Strange to play over 2 days, but we got the right result, and there's a lot of very proud members and the support staff up in the change room at the moment.
Ross, Martin as well as anyone in this team, he's been through quite a bit this tournament. But when he produces something like that, the run out, how good was that to see, and what do you think that'll do for his confidence elsewhere in the park?
Yeah, I mean, he obviously hasn't had the tournament we would have liked, and he's our standout batter at the last World Cup. But he is down on confidence, and we talked about it after he missed out yesterday and this morning. Let's go out and do something brilliant. Jimmy Neesham's catch was fantastic, and then Dhoni's won from that situation many times. So once we did break that partnership of Jadeja and Dhoni, we still weren't out of the woods yet. But once we got Dhoni and a brilliant run out with no keeper, even if a keeper was there, we would have been safe by the time they'd taken the bails off. But to have the confidence to do that in the semi-final, I'm sure that and Jimmy's catch will be played over and over in New Zealand, and hopefully that's the bit of luck that Gup needs for to take that from his fielding into his batting, and hopefully he can have a bit of luck and make the most of it. Oh, it's funny. The funny thing is cricket's about small margins, and when we came into the huddle, we had some good huddles out there, and the boys were joking out there about Gup. He always misses the stumps. When there's a run out on, he always misses the stumps. So it was Tim said, "Come on, of all those misses over the years, when he only hits when you actually don't need to worry about it." But he did it now, and the boys celebrated accordingly, and we're very happy for him.
Do you think the Indian team underestimated that case?
No, I don't think so. I think it was a difficult wicket, and that's why we knew 240 was a long way, and it was definitely a long way after we got those 3 wickets early on. No, I don't think so. I think they respect us, and we know what quality batting lineup they have. World class from 1 down to 8, and it showed how close the game was with Jadeja and Dhoni. Press the situation to come and bat like they did, score over 100 run partnership. Close, but it was nice for us to be on the right result.